Okay, y'all. So now I'm gonna do really, really, really quickly Married at First Sight and then Tamar Get Your Life. Okay. Married at First Sight. I have not really been reviewing this show because, like I've been saying, it's too long. It's too long. Like the show is 2 hours. It's annoying. I hate reviewing a show that's more than, I don't even like sitting down actually and watching a show that's longer than an hour. It bothers me a little bit too much. So that's why half the time, by the time I even get done with Married at First Sight, if I even watch it, I don't give a fuck no more because it's too much going on and I feel like they can condense a lot of their problems into an hour. Y'all just fucking refuse to for whatever reason. So I'm just gonna go through real fast through the couples and tell you we're gonna more so deal with what happened, the last episode that just went by like last week. Brent and Olivia. Brett and Olivia. Brett, you're a bitch for just getting up and leaving. I know that you and Olivia was having your problems, but again, you act like a little bitch for just picking up your shit and leaving. Olivia, I really hope the best for you. There's definitely things that I think Olivia has to work on, and I'm not trying to say she was perfect in the situation. She wasn't. She's like, there's a lot of things she needs to work on, especially like when it comes to communication and how she interprets things, but she was still there. That's the thing. She was still there putting her best foot forward. They helped her pack up her shit, and at the end of the day, it's fuck you, Brett. That's how I feel about that. Christina and Henry. Christina, in my eyes, you will forever be alone. What it is that you're looking for, to me, you will, in my opinion, you'll never, to me, you're never going to find a man that's going to make you happy because you want too much. And I knew not to trust you from the very moment you stepped on this fucking screen in the beginning and listed everything it is that you wanted and said how you based your relationships off of TV and movies. That's where you got your ideas from. So that already told me that you was going down the wrong fucking road. But for you to imply that he was gay, I don't even got words. I don't even got words. See, Henry better than me, cause see, I would have packed all my shit and I would have left that bitch in right there in her juices where the fuck she stood. Cause see, Christina, she's too, she prissy as hell. She too high fucking maintenance. She spoiled as fuck. It's annoying. Like, I don't know how her family treated her, and you could honestly, even by looking at the wedding, like her family, you could tell just babied the fuck out of her. That little, that she act like a little ass girl at the end of the day. I will say though, Henry, that you should be putting in more of like an effort and stuff. And I understand it's hard, but we gotta get to it, Henry. We gotta get to it. My main problem is that, Henry, you need to say what the fuck your problem is and stop letting it go by and be like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna open your mouth and tell that little bitch to her face, little bitch, I'm not gay. It's just the simple fact that you are too high fucking maintenance. You're spoiled as fuck and you don't know what the hell it is that you really want at the end of the day, and you get on my damn nerves. That's what you need to say. Put that little bitch in her place. That's what you need to do, okay? Because if it was me, I'd put that little whore in her place. Point blank, period. Next, Karen and Miles. This is the thing that kills me. I want to like Karen. I want to. But she makes it so hard. She makes it so hard. What bothered me the most about this past episode is the fact that, Miles kind of talked about, with them getting out of quarantine and all of the stuff with the Black Lives Matter movement was going on, how it's really weighing on him kind of heavy, like most of us. When you really sit down and think about a lot of shit that's going on, it can really weigh on you, and how she's going to pretty much say how she was surprised, that he was opening up and whatnot, and she was so surprised that he was being open and honest about that. But this is the thing, Karen. You're the same woman who sat on this show 2 to 3 different times and said that you was uncomfortable with how comfortable he was with his feelings and emotions, and that you wanted a more manly man. That's what you said. So I am confused. Is it that you want him to be emotional, or is it that you don't? Karen, I'm also saying to you, I really think Karen is one of those women who she don't really know what it is that she wants. And I really think that she should have, if I'm gonna be honest, next to Christina, if there is somebody who I think should have not done the show, I think it's Karen. Because I really don't think Karen knows what it is that she wants. I really don't. Mouse is a good man. And for whatever fucking reason it is, you are pushing him away. Don't get it. Don't understand it. It's very annoying. I do not think Karen should have been on this show. I think she's wasting his time. And hers at the same time, too. I think she needs to be alone by herself for a little bit longer. I don't know how long she was by herself before, but being, not just being by yourself, but like actually doing the soul searching work to figure out what it is that you want. Because Karen is very all over the place. She don't know what she wants, and it's very bothersome to me because Miles seems very genuine in how he's acting, and she's just getting on my fucking nerves. Okay, you know, Miles is a little bit, you know, unhappy, of course, with, you know, the lack of intimacy between them. And, you know, he was like, we don't even gotta have sex, but girl, give me a little bit of something. That's what I'm saying. Karen, my thing is, Karen, stop playing games. Either put up or shut up. Because if you not, let this good man go to somebody else who gonna do what it is that they need to do. Like, for real. Like, that's probably more why I'm irritated at anything. Because for Miles to be the age that he is, he's the exact same age as me. And for him to have, like, the emotional intelligence that he has, that man can really be good for someone. He could even be good for you, but you won't allow him to. So my thing is, if you're not gonna allow him to be there for you and be a good man, I need you to step the fuck out of the way so another black queen can come through and get her king. That's all I'm saying. That's that on that. The other two couples, of course, we ain't gonna talk about Monty and Woody. Those is my faves. I want Monty and Woody to have their own spinoff. I will always petition for them to have their own spinoff if it was up to me. Who's my other people? Amelia and her boo. They cute or whatever. They cute or whatever. You know, they doing the do now, so shout out to them. So they cute. And finally, we're gonna do Tamar Get Your Life. You know, that show, that might have been the most confusing reality show I've ever watched in my life. Because I really don't even understand. I don't even understand what happened. Like, I don't get it. Like, I get what she was honestly, I don't even understand what she was trying to show. She was trying to show her growth. Now, one thing I will say about Tamar in this show, I can definitely see that there has been a little bit of growth in Tamar. I really can't. I do see the growth. However, her problem is that she tends to slide back a lot, back into the old Tamar a little bit too much for me. This last episode in particular, the season finale, it bothered me 10 times over because you literally, this whole season, as much as David was getting on my nerves, you were at least fighting back in the sense of, David, you're wrong. David, you don't get it. David, you're going about it wrong. And it's just like this finale, after Goldie left the episode before, you just completely gave into whatever the fuck it is that David said. And it's absolutely disgusting to me because, like we've all said, this was literally David Get Your Life. Because for some fucking reason, we was all concerned about how David felt, and David and David and David and David. From the same man who started off the show saying he didn't want to be on fucking TV. So you don't want to be on TV, right? And you're only here for Tamar. But you're going out by yourself when she doesn't know and having dinner in front of the TV, in front of cameras with her brother-in-law. You don't want to be on TV, but at the very last episode, when Michael Beck, the producer, is asking Tamar about this experience, you want to jump in and answer. You don't want to be on TV, but Mona Scott Young can come to your office and have a conversation with you in front of cameras about Tamar. He's full of shit. He's full of shit. He's full of shit. And the way that Tamar treated Goldie after everything that woman tried to do for you is disgusting. To pretty much sit back and try to say, oh, well, I mean, that's on her. What's she going to say? She's going to disrespect the man in her house. I keep freaking saying this. It's not his house, Tamar. Is it his house now? Y'all not together. Is it his house now? And I really believe when somebody said she's going to get back with him, because the little bitch went, I'm so sorry to call her outside her name, but Tamar went on Twitter. You know, if y'all know about Tony calling David out, you know, saying, you little weasel, which that's right, Tony, don't come for me, don't come for my kids. And then Tamar going to do the little voice, I'm talking about something. We did have a good relationship, and I understand what everybody's saying, but he was a good boyfriend, and he was this and that, a third. No. I'm going to tell you what David was good at. The only thing I did like about David is the relationship he had with Logan. It seemed like that was a really genuine relationship. Outside of that itty bitty thing, to me, I don't fuck with David. Is controlling. He was a controlling man. And it was obvious and clear across all of these episodes. That's why when Tamar took her ass into that room and watched all of the footage back, that's why you were so disgusted, because you seen the way that man looked. Not how production made him look, but how he looked. Let me tell you what bothered me the most. I don't like when people play with God. It bothers me, as it should. He sat up there and said that him and his mom did a whole bunch of praying. And after all of their praying, Goldie is no longer there. I don't like when people play with God like that. It bothers me a little bit too much. And as we all keep saying, you're so Christian, right? You're so Christian. But she literally snapped on Tamar when she said she couldn't fornicate with you. Y'all are not married. So again, David, miss me with the bullshit at the end of the day. It's annoying. It's fucking stupid. It was a toxic ass relationship as far as I'm concerned. I'm glad the show is over because every single week watching it, I was about to tear my damn hair out dealing with David in his non-done dreads. It was pissing me off. His predator looking ass. I'm glad that they are no longer together. I hope it fucking stays that way, and I really hope and pray that Tamar can go and get the help that she needs, because Tamar needs help, like mental help. She needs to really get the help that she deserves. That's really all I have for that. Oh, and finally, the way that Tamar handled production, that's old. That's old classic Tamar. For you to come in, you had these people sit here all day, and then you gonna come in for 10 minutes and leave. You want to come in the last production and last interview and not fucking answer anything without your lawyer present. That's typical fucking Tamar. Tamar wants to talk about, oh, I'm always the villain, I'm always the villain, I'm always the villain. It's not that, Tamar. Like somebody said before on a review, I don't know who said it, but I really agree. When it comes to the Braxtons, every single last one of y'all have y'all own issues. Every single last one of y'all, from Tony all the way down, y'all all have y'all individual toxic fucking problems. So I will say that it's not just you, Tamar, but you want to know what it is? On the Braxton family values in particular, you're the loudest about it. That's the thing. You're the loudest about it. That's why people point to you the most, because you're the loudest with your shit. When the Braxton family values come on, I will be reviewing that show because I want to see what happened at Trina's wedding. You know, David, the story that David told Mona about her and Tracy fighting didn't make any sense to me at all. So Tracy was just mad and she just hopped up and grabbed Tamar. That doesn't make sense. You're something's missing in that story. But yeah, that show drained the fuck out of me. I'm glad it's over. I do not think that it helped Tamar at the fuck all. All it really did, honestly, is just show how much more that David is really toxic and how much, Tamar, you just let another man come into your life. I don't know what it is, but Tamar, for some reason, is attracted to men that are extremely controlling. Don't know why. Have no idea. Probably a childhood thing that she needs to work through and work out. But the men that she's attracted to, it's not good. And I will say even Vince was controlling. Vince was definitely controlling. But you wanna know what? At least Vince did it in a more covert fucking way. Like, I'm not trying to say that it's right, but David was just so blatant and obvious with his controlling versus Vince. You know what I mean? Like, get David, the predator looking ass, the fuck out of here. Tamar, I really pray for her. I hope that she gets the help that she needs. I really, really honestly do. And that's all I really have for all of the shows. Those, I believe, are all of the shows I normally review. If there's any other shows that you guys want me to review, like I said, please put it in the comments. I will be reviewing next week, y'all. I'm going to Vegas for my birthday. I will be doing a vlog for the time that I'm out in Vegas or whatever. But I will be reviewing the Braxton Family Values. I will be reviewing the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City when it comes on. So if any other shows y'all want me to, because I really have to fill up my schedule, because all of these shows that I'm talking about, they're all coming to an end or they're over. So I really need y'all to give me some shows to review. Y'all get in the comments, tell me what shows y'all would like me to review, and I will absolutely do it. Again, thank y'all so much for being patient with me. I really appreciate it. Y'all are fucking awesome. I'm out. Bye.